Peace, love, and light, family. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. I hope that you're living in your greatest purpose. Let's get into your messages at this time. Okay, this is messages for Scorpio, so I'm gonna do just one more message for Scorpios. All right, show me Scorpio's energy. Okay. Why all the way back? It's got to be a good one, Scorpios, if it's making me work for it. Let's see. This is what's in your energy, Scorpios. High Priestess. Okay, this is what's showing up. This is High Priestess going low, going to the depths. I see the Chariot showing up. I'm seeing something about your third eyes. I'm seeing something about something within you that is hidden, a light that is hidden, and those who have the eyes to see will be able to see this, and it's not for everyone to see. This is in relation to your gifts. It wasn't meant for everyone to see your gifts, Scorpios. It wasn't meant for everyone to see you. You were this powerful being and still are, and they didn't see, they never saw what was within. And like, if you look at this High Priestess, like, her third eye is literally beaming. It almost seems like there's like this other entity that can be seen, but you have to look very closely. And it's interesting because, like, I've had this deck for quite some time, and it actually took me a minute, at least a couple reads, to actually see that there's something hidden within, you know, even within this image. Like, you see her eyes closed, but they're actually open. And it's interesting because it's when her eyes are closed that she can see everything. So there may be something significant about that. The Magician. There may be something significant about your eyes being closed. Like, perhaps you're being reminded of the significance of you in your dream state and what you are capable of doing, what you're capable of manifesting in your dream state. And perhaps there is some specific connection that you're able to have that you may not have known that you have, perhaps until now. It's like your abilities are like magnified as well in your dream state too. There's something significant about this third eye, and perhaps the significance of this hidden, you know, hidden eyes, your hidden power. Your power was hidden from certain people. And perhaps this was an energy of protection for you. All right. And this is what's coming out regarding this High Priestess. Your powers and just how powerful you are. Your powers were hidden from certain people. And I saw I believe it was the Three of Cups and energy of like friendship. It may have been hidden from those that came close to you to do whatever, to specifically not, this is specifically referring to those that came with ill intentions. Okay, let's tell me about the High Priestess. Speaking of ill intentions, those that came to deceive you, those that were dishonest, those that were a risk, those that were friends masquerading, enemies masquerading as friends, those that came to spy on you. Your powers were hidden from them. Those that came with this energy of trickery, underhandedness, because they came because the divine had to give you enough time to do what you needed to do, your spiritual work. You needed to be in a place where you could peacefully go through your spiritual work without interruption. And you see, third eye chakra is showing up. Number 9 is significant, relating to this hermit here, which is a reflection of the end of something. So perhaps the divine was trying to get you to go through your spiritual journey. There was specifically some transformative process that you had to go through. Okay, hold on. Okay, Scorpio, sorry about the interruption. So you had to see, even that is significant. And pardon the noise again, which is an indication of interruption. Okay, this will be just a minute, Scorpios. Again, pardon the interruption. Okay, so just bear with the noise. Even that is significant in itself. See, you had to have been able to do your work, the work that you needed to do for yourself. Okay, the work that you needed to do for yourself in order to elevate, in order to gain your full power. You had to have been able to do that peacefully. And I'm also getting that there's something significant about this number 9. Like, you had to go through this whole process. You had to go from beginning to end. You had to go through this period of introspection, period of reflection, enlightenment. Like, the divine was taking you through this journey of elevation, and had those folks who were around you that came in this 7 of Swords energy, had they seen then what they see now, your journey would have been a lot more challenging. Your journey would have been a lot more challenging. Had they seen then what they see now, your journey would have been a lot more challenging. And you thought you were going through some challenges? Ashe. You thought you were going through some challenges? It would have been a lot more challenging, Scorpios. Like, you now have clarity. Your eyes are open. And this is a process that the divine wanted you to be able to go through fully. For some of you, you get to know you are actually going through initiation. You are actually going through spiritual initiation. And this is why now you are in this abundant energy, so much clarity. Because that was what was waiting for you behind the scenes, Scorpios. While you were going through this period of initiation, of elevating your walk with the divine, there were these I almost want to call them puppet masters. Like, well, at least they think they are, you know, because that's what they're trying to do. You know, they were there just ready and willing to pull that string. You had, in this, I'm also hearing, this is representing a coven. This is representing a coven. coven of some sort. Okay? There was specifically something about a coven that you had to be protected from. They had to have been blinded, so to speak. Again, I'm hearing, had they known, if they knew then what they know now about you, your spiritual walk may have been a lot more challenging. Okay? And the divine is letting you know that you are actually preparing for this. This is a spiritual transformation that you are preparing for. You are preparing to deal with this coven. You are preparing to deal with some sect, some sort of religious sect. You are preparing to deal with this like evil, deceitful. You get to know that there are groups of people out there that hide, and they're like literally wolves in sheep's clothing. They hide under the guise of these, organizations that are doing charity work. They're hiding under the disguise of doing charity work. For some of them, they may even pretend to, work with children, when in fact what they're actually doing is taking these children and performing all types of rituals. They were doing some sick stuff, Scorpios, and they still are. And the divine is letting you know that had they known then what they know now part was all to protect you in dealing with this. This is happening as we speak. And the difference is you're a lot more powerful. You're a lot more powerful. Okay? You're a lot more powerful and capable of dealing with them. Okay? And many of them are losing their momentum. It's like their time is expiring. Their time is expiring. Because the chosen have gone through the lessons, have gone through the spiritual initiation that they needed to. You went through the process and have developed your third eye. You are no longer asleep. Take it as it resonates for some of you. You're no longer asleep is what I'm hearing. It's a different you. And you're capable and equipped to deal with whatever comes. And like, this is the kind of stuff that they're able to do. And it's like, whatever it is that they're able to do, you're able to do that and then some. But you see, they had to make you believe that you didn't have twice as much capabilities as they do. What? You thought that the divine was going to give more power to those that are using it for ill will? Come on now, Scorpios. That's not the way things work. Okay? Because when you're trying to bring balance and justice into divine realms, you also get divine assistance. Okay? You also get divine assistance. All right. Tell me about this magician. Whatever magic they threw, this was in the period where you may not have fully developed. For some of you, you were actually fighting. You were doing a lot of your spiritual work when you were not at your best spiritually. Even when you were not at your best, you were still capable of fighting, of proceeding, of moving forward, of overcoming obstacles. while you had not fully developed your capabilities, you were still learning and working your craft. You are still giving to others. You are still in this energy of working on your abundance. While you were still in this energy of heartbreak, healing from heartbreak, you are still a powerful, powerful magician. And this is what they did not want to happen, because once you truly, fully awaken to the knowledge of your power, there was no stopping you. There was no stopping you. And they know this now. Six of Cups. This is an energy of creating. This is an energy of what you're capable of creating now that you have fully developed your gifts. The divine has given you the gifts of being able to, some of you, you can actually manipulate the elements. You really could manipulate, you can, and you still can. You can really create something. You have these capabilities that have developed in you, and this is what they were afraid of, that once your gifts fully came in, once the divine gave you your gifts, you were going through spiritual initiation, and they didn't want you to go from start to finish. And the situation for you could have been a lot worse, Scorpios. Let's see what this magician is telling us about right now. What's going on with these with the sex? S-E-C-T. Sect, cults. Okay, so I'm seeing an energy of abandoning their plans. They're abandoning their plans. They're abandoning ship. While you are moving forward, they're having to abandon their plans. They're having to abandon their plans while you're healing, while you're growing in your power. Okay, for some of you, you get to know that this Five of Cups is also an indication of their loss. They have lost. Okay, they have lost. They're having no choice but to go and regroup. For some of you, you get to know that this regrouping that they're doing, many of them are actually doing it in religious institutions. There's something that I'm seeing specifically about religious institutions. They were hidden under the guise of like, this is like a sect of some sort that was hidden under like a disguise of some religion. You get to know that some quote unquote religious institutions, you know, that look to kind of be holier than thou type of thing, there was some stuff happening in those. There was some stuff happening in those. There were a lot of things happening in those, you know, in those places. Anything else? So what's happening for you in your future is this. And I'm hearing they're magically delicious. Lucky charms. So you're receiving, you know, your gifts, which are your lucky charms. You have received them. You're continuing to elevate spiritually, standing your ground, holding your own. And you are the lucky charm to someone, actually. There's someone out there that believes that you are their lucky charm. And part of this is because they know spiritually, this is someone that you may be connected to spiritually that knows what you have endured. They have an idea of what you have endured. Okay, what you're moving into is an energy of extreme protection, protective energy. Okay, yes, you know this before. And this level of protection, though, Scorpios, you've been protected all your life. Okay, even when you weren't fully awakened to your gifts, you were protected. Now the level of protection that you're moving into is like, it's almost saying like it's cosmic. All right, cosmic in a sense. It's like they can't see you unless you allow them to. Like, I almost see you as this magician that's able to either disappear or transmute into something that is not able to be seen. Because you see how bright you are? Many of them are not able to see you because you're too bright. And many of them are not able to see you because you're able to work your craft in order to allow or not allow whoever is not supposed to see you, they're not going to see you based on the work that you're doing. I also see that your future is focused on love, loved ones, building relationships, healthy relationships, building happy unions. I'm hearing the song, happy days are here again, oh happy days are here again. Oh, happy days are here again. Happy days are here again. Yes. This is a moment of celebration for you. That's why the Three of Cups showed up. Extreme happiness. Tell me about the Magician. Anything else? Well, let's get the overall energy because it's time to see what's the overall energy. So you see this Two of Pentacles. You get to know that one of these pentacles represents, actually it almost looks like two eyes, right? It almost looks like the eye of the high priestess. And part of what I'm also seeing is that these Two of Pentacles represent what these low vibrational energies, you know, it represents possibilities, like the possibility of what could have happened had the full extent of your power been revealed, and then the fact that it wasn't revealed. There was a reason why your gifts was hidden to the world. Okay, and the divine wants you to know that it's not all of the world that couldn't see your gifts. Those that were meant to see it were able to see it. There's a reason why your gifts, your spiritual gifts, were hidden from most. It's because had they had known then what they know now, the situation may have been completely different for you, and you wouldn't have been able to go through your spiritual initiation as you did. And this is why the star is showing up and the sun, because you are able to go through your process, go through the process, and come out of it a lot stronger, a lot brighter, a lot more powerful here with this sun energy. Okay, ancestors, tell me what you want me to know regarding this reading. Give us a word of wisdom. Okay. Soul forgiveness. Soul forgiveness. Soul forgiveness is speaking about an energy of you. This is you forgiving yourself, really, for going through what you know you went through. For many of you, you have experienced this where, you know, you've had periods where you're like, dang, how did I allow, you know, this, that, and the third to happen, you know, to happen to me? How could I have allowed this person to have done that to me? And then eventually what you realize is that it's a process that you got to go through, because that was all part of your spiritual initiation. Okay, so this is what Mbokomu may be saying. Okay, this is a goddess of soul forgiveness, temple lovers. All right. What she's saying is, who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. And she says, start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. The goddess declaration is, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. This energy of forgiveness has come out before, and it's really speaking on the power of understanding why you had to go through the things that you did. That's an element of forgiving yourself, is fully understanding, coming to light why you allowed yourself to go through this process, because many of you know that this was part of your spiritual initiation. And again, I'm hearing you had to be hidden. Your gifts had to be hidden in order for you to go through this process. And they weren't hidden from you. Okay? And for some of you, going through this spiritual initiation allowed you to see your gifts more. All right? But the most important thing is, those that were not meant to see your gift did not see it. And that's the message that the divine has for you. As you forgive yourself, you move forward fully in your power. All right. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until